This is an embarrassing call to make. I had to call the vet and say, my cat, he's wandering the streets. He's somewhere in the neighborhood. I cannot locate him. Hello and welcome to our channel. My name is Tanya. My best friend's name is Monoshak and she lives next door. If you saw our previous YouTube video, we had a storm roll through and did some damage to my beehive. I think that Monoshak's beehives are doing all right. From what I could see from my property, her beehives did not appear to be knocked down like mine. Today is my day to take my cat, KitKat, to the vet to get his rabies shot. The big question always is with our cats is, will we find them? The reason being is that both of our cats are barn cats. We have them in the barn to reduce the mice population, and they do a very good job of that. But sometimes they go and they wander around the neighborhood, and they're not there when we need them to be to take them to the vet. So join me. Let's go find out if I can go find KitKat. He is an interesting cat. He's cute, but he has a little bit of an attitude sometimes. So let's go. My cats are my least favorite animals to take to the vet just because they're fully loaded, meaning they've got all their claws. They're barn cats. They're not the most social cats. They are with us, but outside of that, not so much. So this is not my favorite day of the year, but it has to be done, so let's go. You may recall, I got a car wash like 2 days ago. Welcome to farm life. It doesn't stay clean. Farm life is dusty life. I could literally, my speakers in my car are not working properly. I could clean my car within 2-3 days. It looks like I don't clean my car, but I do. It's just very, very dusty out in the farm area, and things dust and get dirty really quickly. We went from 64 degrees Fahrenheit 2 days ago to 30. It's freezing today. It's not that cold, but comparatively, it's very cold today. I cannot find the cat. I found my cat Patches, but not KitKat. And normally KitKat is in a couple of places and looks like he's wandering the neighborhood. Normally chills in this container or inside of this warm kennel area. I had to call the vet and say, my cat, he's wandering the streets. He's somewhere in the neighborhood. I cannot locate him. They asked me if I wanted to cancel his 1:30 appointment and make it for 3. And I said, I don't know if he'll be back by 3. And I've looked everywhere I know how to look. It's funny, not funny, because I'm sure that they get calls like this because they treat a lot of farm animals. And cats are notorious, if they're outside cats, to just wander the streets and go wherever they please. But normally during the day, my cats are in the barn. It's at night that they start wandering. And it's not unusual that my cat's disappeared. Sometimes he disappears for days and then he comes back. But I'm gonna keep looking, and I told them I would call them back when I find him. And this is how homesteading adventures continue. And you can hear the guineas in the background making lots of noise. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the chores since I'm out here, but I'm gonna go change my shoes because I have not my barn shoes on. I have my street shoes on, and we'll get the chores knocked out for the day. It's always something on the homestead. It's always something. And sometimes so I've learned that I have to find the humor in it because I used to get really stressed out about it. But it's just a comedy of farm life. where nothing goes as you hope and as you anticipate, because we want things to go a certain way and they certainly don't usually go that certain way. As he thinks he's a chicken, maybe he is with the chickens. KitKat, meow meow. But I'm gonna keep looking in all the hiding spots that I know KitKat has, and maybe he's in the loft. Sometimes they go on the beams, let me show you. Sometimes they hang out on the beams there in the rafters of the barn, but I don't see him. He likes to go into that loft area. But I didn't see him when I went up, but I can take a look again. You gotta laugh. Would you look at that? Where did you come from? Hi, you look so happy. Where did you come from, KitKat? Yo, yo, yo. Now I gotta catch you and put you in the container. You think that's gonna work? I'm gonna get the container first and then try and catch him. I don't know where he came from. Must have heard. Time to go to the vet. Well, I got him in there. He hissed at me. I know you're not happy, but we need to go get your rabies shot, dude. Needless to say, I don't think he's a happy camper, but we gotta go. I called the vet back and said, hey, I found my cat. Can I come in 5 minutes? And they're like, of course. So here we go. I know, but this won't be very long. I found KitKat. He just magically appeared in one of the spots that him and Patches lay on. It's an old moving blanket that I keep throwing out, and I put a new one there and they get it all fuzzy and furry again. I'm glad I found him. He needs his rabies shot. This was a day that worked out for me to go to the vet with him, so hopefully it goes smoothly. I know. Where did you take me? Patches, you're all done. They said you did very well. You didn't hiss at them like you hissed at me. So KitKat did very well for the vet. They said that KitKat didn't hiss or act up. He hissed at me when I tried to get him to put him in the cage, but that's understandable. I think my next visit to the vet will be with Patches. Probably Patches is due for her rabies. She is much easier to get. She doesn't wander around the neighborhood like KitKat. Even though KitKat is fixed, all of our cats are fixed, he still has an adventurous spirit to him. He was gifted to my son Michael by his 2nd grade teacher, and that's a special bond Michael has with his teacher. Originally, she got him to absolutely love reading, and that's just a nice way that they stay connected about the cat. It's such a beautiful story for me. But KitKat's all rabied up, dewormed. It's time to go home, and now I'm gonna work on the chores since I'm already in my barn gear. And we're back from the vet. Time to get KitKat into his space, into his barn. And we're home. And let's see, I predicted that Shadow in my last 2 videos ago, that Shadow would get out of the car in so fast, and she hesitated and she stalled and she did not want to get out of the car. So we'll see what happens with KitKat getting out of the crate. I would predict quickly, but apparently my prediction last time was inaccurate. So let's see what happens. You ready to go in the barn? What's the chance that you're just gonna run out of the cage or you're gonna sit in the cage? I'm not sure anymore. Let's go. Hi. Oh, you came out right away. He's like, nope, I'm done with that place. I'm done. Where's my hiding spot? Hi. KitKat. Okay, bye-bye. Thank you so much for joining us. We love taking you on our daily adventures, and every day there's a new adventure, especially when you live on a farm or a hobby farm or a homestead. Something always pops up. There's always some problem to be solved and something to take care of, or something or someone to take care of. But we love it, and I wouldn't trade it for the world.